offense will boot it away to start the game. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Bears offense will get first crack at it here. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
And they're starting to bring some noise here on this early 3rd and 10. To the air, it's Bailey. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Hunt is on its way. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. So the Ohio Bobcats offense has the ball for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. He's got him. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. On 4th down, looking to pass. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quick strike complete. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in their last game. Gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward. But let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple.
He's loose down the middle. Running inside the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Bears!
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside the 15, here's the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Second down coming up.
Looking for a man. It's Humphries. He's got the tight end. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wide receiver comes in motion. Using his feet. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And the Bobcats line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Oh, what a move. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bobcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Oh, it's a fumble. And this fumble bounces out of bounds. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Quarterback will keep it. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble.
Woo. Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you, because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. Sends it back in motion. Snap to the back. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off. And the Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. On the option. And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. Back to throw, it's Humphries. Rushes on him. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
Really good play by this defense, and you know exactly what you're getting with this guy. Man, he is electric. He is dynamic. He'll make plays, so you got to do a good job of containing him in the pocket. And when he starts to scramble, chase from one side. Don't overlap with another guy. Nice job by the defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bobcats line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They'll move the wide receiver. Out of the gun to give to the back. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. The Bears are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun on 3rd down. And the quarterback brought up 2 and sacked at the 12.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Bears will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first quarter. We've come to the end of the period. It's Missouri State holding the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They'll try the run. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback on the keeper. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Bobcats come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. To the air, it's Humphreys, looking to buy time. At the 20, he's got space. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
Now on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's got it down the middle. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Here's the pressure. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And it's 3rd and goal, and listen, you're throwing for it. I get it, but we got to understand the shortness of the field down here and what I can get off quickly. I can't take sacks. I want to give myself that opportunity on 4th down to have a really manageable situation if I want to go for it.
And they'll send out the field goal unit.
On the field goal.
Splits the uprights, it's good. That'll bring him to within 4. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. TCU is running away with things, and I'm not sure who saw this coming today from this offense. They're up 14 over Duke. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Got it behind the line. It's Culliver. At the 40, there he goes. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
He has the first and still on his feet. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. With jet sweep pass. Runs through a tackle. He goes out of bounds right at the 30. Good pickup on that one. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. The give to the tailback. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Here comes the heat. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
The Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. Back to throw, it's Humphries. Pocket breaking down. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Give to the running back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Oh, they're after him. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Bobcats send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the returner goes down. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And when you're on defense and it's wet and it's rainy, you know exactly what time it is. That ball gets a little heavier. It gets a little slicker. You're trying to get to that thing. You know you get your hand on it. There's a good chance it's coming out. Nice job by the defense forcing it with the assist from the weather.
Here comes the offense back onto the field. They'll leave it with the lone back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Quick release on the RPO. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Dropping back, it's Humphries. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And before they can kick it, the receiving team's going to call a timeout. And the Bobcats will punt this one away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Snagged out of the air. And they pick up just a few on that completion. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The give to the back. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Quarterback strolling away from Heath. 1st down and more. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They go to the draw. Oh, he's got some space. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Bears kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Right back to the well. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. The Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Find some fresh air.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
To the air, it's Bailey. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. Nestled just inside that right upright. Now up by 7 points here in the 2nd.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And they're going to play it safe. Conservative approach here, but they'll take the knee and head to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Athens, Ohio, but let's just go with notable. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to our men at Payton Stadium.
And the Bears will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
The Bobcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. To throw, it's Humphries. Caught behind the line, it's Allen. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Snags it down the right side. It's a seam wide open. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. TCU is ahead right now, but it's not like they have LaDainian Tomlinson out there. This group needs to keep building on this lead. They're up by 11 over Duke. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The give out of the gun. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. The Bears decide to punt it away.
Brings up 4th down.
They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. He'll do it himself. Turning it on. Touchdown, Bobcats. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So here comes the Missouri State offense. They'll go to work trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Dropping back, it's Bailey. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Under fire, trying to make magic with his feet. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. Shakes off the defender.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Pulls and fires complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. He's looking downfield to throw. Got his man down the middle. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bears will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Motion from the wide receiver. He'll start this drive firing. And that one's incomplete. Sometimes a quarterback just needs to turn the ball loose. It was like he tried to guide that one in, and it disrupted the timing.
Yeah, and just like in basketball, when you shoot a shot, you start trying to aim it, you really miss. You know, quarterbacks, they got to quickly be able to recognize, do I need to fire it? Do I need to put a little air underneath it? And it's just a tough thing for a quarterback to be able to do. But over time, you see they have less and less mishaps like that.
And the sack all the way back at the 5.
And I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
And the Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory. Instead, he'll make the fair catch. So here comes the Bear offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And the Bears really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Bailey. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Bears will call on their punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. He'll pull it on the read. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. He'll keep it himself. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. To the air on 1st down. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Looking downfield. Hits the open man. Finds a crease at the 20. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Direct snap. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio! They'll try to add another to their lead. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Trying to move them on the counter. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Power football with the run. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
For the offense.
He leaves it with his back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. We've come to the end of the period. Ohio has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Bailey. Works the middle of the field. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Good enough for first down.
They'll give it to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
Second down.
Looking to fire. Makes the grab on the left. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. And the Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. Here's the handoff. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Lets it fly. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Bears line up to punt it away. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. Tries to do it himself on the draw. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Finds his big tight end. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. On 3rd and short, the power run here. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. The Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Now the play fake. Fires to the middle. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Humphreys. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Bobcats will punt it away on 4th down. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. So here comes the Missouri State offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Punch it out of the air. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
At the 37. First down for the offense.
From the gun, give on the inside. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They'll run it on the counter. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Bears come to the line in the hurry-up.
Really good job running the ball, getting that first down. Now here comes the tempo.
Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And the defense playing pass all the way. They understand the situation beautifully. They've got to throw the football. They weren't fooled by the pass. They break on the football and get the interception.
The Ohio U offense returns to the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. On the move. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Looking to throw, it's Humphries. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. And that last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll leave it with him. He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires on the move. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. The Bears will line up to punt it away. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. And the punt team able to swing him to the ground. And now this offense will take the field again. It's a draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Might as well stick with him. Breaks into the open. Smashes through the tackle. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing against this offense. And their running game, that time, the offense was able to outflank the defense to the right side for a big play.
Quarterback will take a knee. The defense can stop it one more time, but we are close to being all she wrote. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.